Jim Mitchum, the Hollywood actor best known for his role in Thunder Road and for being the eldest son of legendary actor Robert Mitchum, has passed away at the age of 84. Jim died peacefully on September 20th after a lengthy illness at his ranch home in Skull Valley, Arizona. His wife Pamela K. Smith was by his side when he passed away, a family spokesperson confirmed to Deadline over the weekend. Born in Los Angeles on May 8, 1941, Jim Mitchum was the son of actor Robert Mitchum and his wife Dorothy Spence. Growing up in a Hollywood family, Jim was surrounded by the film industry from an early age. He made his acting debut when he was only 8 years old in the 1949 Western Colorado Territory, which also starred Dorothy Malone, Joel McCrea, and Virginia Mayo. By the age of 16, Jim landed a major role that would define the early part of his career. He was cast as Robin Doolin, the much younger brother of his real-life father's character, in the 1958 cult classic Thunder Road, directed by Arthur Ripley. Interestingly, that role was originally written for Elvis Presley. However, Presley's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, demanded too much money, leading the production to cast Jim instead. Thunder Road, which was also produced by Robert Mitchum, tells the story of Southern whiskey runners clashing with federal agents. Jim's character was a skilled mechanic, and that role sparked a genuine lifelong interest in cars and stock car racing. Jim even spent some time working on Elvis Presley's own vehicles, and the two developed a friendship that lasted for years. Encouraged by his connection to Presley, Jim tried his hand at music. He signed a recording contract with 20th Century Fox and released a single in 1960, one titled Lonely Birthday. Unfortunately, the song failed to chart, and Jim decided to step away from singing and focus fully on acting. Over the years, Jim appeared in dozens of films across multiple genres. Some of his most notable credits include The Beat Generation, Ride the Wild Surf, The Victors, In Harm's Way, Grand Canyon Massacre, Ambush Bay, and The Invincible Way. Throughout his career, Jim had the chance to work with some of Hollywood's greatest stars, names like John Wayne, Kirk Douglas, Henry Fonda, Hug O'Brien, and Mickey Rooney. In 1975, he played Grady Hagg in the action comedy Moonrunners. That movie later inspired the beloved television series The Dukes of Hazzard, which carried forward many of the same themes of Southern adventure, car chases, and rebellion. After a career that spanned more than 4 decades, Jim Mitchum retired from acting in 1994. He moved permanently to Arizona, where he helped manage his parents' horse ranch. Friends and family say that Jim found peace in the quiet countryside, surrounded by nature and animals. Jim's father, Robert Mitchum, one of Hollywood's most iconic tough guy actors, passed away in 1997 at the age of 79. His mother, Dorothy, died in 2014 at the age of 94. Jim Mitchum was married 3 times over his life. His first marriage was to actress Venda Wagner in D.G. in 1968. The couple had 1 son, Will Spence Mitchum, before divorcing in 1978 and 1980. Jim married his second wife, Vivian Ferron. Together they had 2 children, a son, Brian Price Mitchum, and a daughter, Caitlin Ann Mitchum. Their marriage ended in divorce in 1995. Jim met his third wife, Pamela K. Smith, in 1993. The two shared a long companionship of more than 30 years before officially marrying earlier this year, just months before his passing. Friends describe Jim as a kind, humble man, one who carried his father's charm but avoided Hollywood's spotlight in his later years. Though he never reached the same level of fame as his father, Jim Mitchum carved out his own path in film history, remembered for his rugged good looks, his love of cars and racing, and his role in one of the great cult classics of American cinema. As Hollywood remembers him, Jim Mitchum's life stands as a bridge between the golden age of classic film and the modern entertainment world that followed. He is survived by his wife Pamela and his 3 children, Will, Brian, and Caitlin. Jim Mitchum was 84 years old. May he rest in peace.